I struggled to quit porn for 6 years, and I must have got onto Nofap 100, 150 times. And by get onto Nofap, I mean be all motivated to quit porn, get 1, 2 days in, get to day 3. The urges would be too strong, give up. So I'd relapse. I'd hate myself for this, obviously, like I always do. So I'd relapse again. I've done it twice now, back to back. And I figure I'm already on day 0. I already feel like shit. I'll just do it again. And that happened over 100 times, right? Every time I got onto Nofap, that happened. But I thought Nofap was supposed to help you quit porn. Why did I still have an addiction 6 years later? Well, Nofap doesn't work. That's what these Nofap YouTubers don't tell you. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what to do instead. But them videos, they get the most views. The Nofap benefits timeline, I'll debunk that as well. They get views, right? They probably still have a porn addiction themselves. They don't care about solving your problem. You might be thinking, oh, he's only saying that so people watch his channel. If they solve your porn addiction, you wouldn't be watching me now, right? If you want to buy my program, you can. But if you don't, I don't care. Because I want to help you quit porn because I understand how shit it is, right? These guys don't know how to quit because they've never done it. I quit at 19 only when I got off Nofap, okay? I'll explain why Nofap does not work. And I'll tell you what to actually do at the end, what I did. Nofap doesn't work because, right, you got this porn addiction, right? You're doing it every day. You've done it 1,000 times. Porn's ingrained in your brain to do it at the same time every day. You get hungry at the same time every day, like 9 in the morning, let's say. Why? Because you've eaten at 9 in the morning for the past 1,000 days. Your body's just used to it. It gets your body ready to be hungry because you eat at that time every day. That's normal. If you've been watching porn at 10 o'clock at night, every single night, like me, let's say, for 1,000 days in a row without fail, at 10 o'clock at night, your body's going to respond to that time by getting you horny and ready to watch porn, right? Ready to jack off like a loser because you've done it that much, right? The reason I'm saying that is because it's proving we've watched it so much. We are that addicted that our brain knows when we're about to do it, okay? That's what happens. Now, to one day just say, okay, we're badly addicted. We do it every single day. We've done it 1,000 times. But now we're just going to get onto Nofap, never watch it again, and the addiction's going to be gone in 2 weeks. It's stupid, right? You've gone from completely addicted to just never watching it again. And you wonder why you can't quit. I was the same. I was stupid to get onto Nofap for so long. Like, you're addicted. Why are you trying to go to 0 straight away? It's stupid, right? But it's just, we're all trying to just quit in 2 weeks. We're all trying to rush, but you can't rush. The more you try and rush, the further away the progress goes. If a fat middle-aged woman wanted a flat stomach, she'd starve herself for 2 weeks and think, oh yeah, I'll get it in 2 weeks. 6 hours in, she'll be too hungry, too depressed, that she'll just eat, binge eat, hate herself, give up on the journey and gain even more fat. Because she's trying to rush it. She's not going for a sustainable approach. And she's just not ready to not eat for that long, right? She's not disciplined enough. She's too fat. You're not ready to quit porn cold turkey. You're just not ready. Imagine a skinny kid walking into the gym day 1, going to the heaviest weight and trying to lift it. The big dudes would look at him like, what are you doing? You just got it. You got a skinny neck. Go to the lightweight. Lift that because you're ready for that. There's no shame in that. That's just the level you're ready for. In a couple of years, you might be able to lift the heaviest weight, but you can't. So stop being an idiot. Lift the light weight and gradually, over time, increase it so you get stronger. It's the same with this. Your addiction's up here, but you're expecting just quit cold turkey and go down there? You can't do that. Stop trying to quit in 2 weeks. You've had this addiction for years, it's going to take longer. Quickly, by the way, there's no pressure, but the link below is my porn quitting course. If you want to take this journey to the extreme, quit even faster, support me, the link is there. Now, one more thing I'll tell you is to just fuck the streak. Forget about the Nofap streak. Never even mention that ever again, okay? The reason we want a Nofap streak is because we've been told once we get to a certain day, we get benefits, right? Day 30, you'll be more confident with women. Day 90, you'll start levitating and women will jump on you. It's stupid. They literally say that in the videos. It's retarded, okay? You don't get a certain benefit on a certain day of just not watching porn. It doesn't work like that. The way you get benefits is by watching porn less. So if you watch porn 10% less this month, guess what? You'll get 10% benefits, all right? You don't need to go to straight 0 to get any benefits. Obviously not, right? The dude going into the gym, the skinny kid, Does he have to have the optimal training, optimal diet to make any sort of gains? No. If he has a shit diet and a shit training plan, he'll still make gains because he's new. He doesn't have to have everything perfect to make any progress. He can have the worst diet, the worst gym training routine, and he'll still make gains because he's new. It's the same with you. You trying to quit porn, making progress, getting benefits. You don't need to be perfect and go to zero. You just need to watch it less. The less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. The less anxious you'll be, the more confident you are, the more you'll love yourself, the more testosterone you'll have. All these benefits. These dickheads try and tell you that you'll get all these benefits on a certain day. But you know what that also means? If you get to day 29 and you've been promised day 30 is the day your life changes, you get to day 29 and you relapse, you're going to hate yourself. You're going to think you're a piece of shit who got one day away from getting all of his dreams, all the benefits. And what happens after that? Do you continue on day 29 like these guys say? No. They say, all right, back to day 0. All your progress from the past 29 days, gone. Yeah? So either start again or give up because you've lost all the progress. There's no benefits now. Simply because you relapsed once, so you're back to day 0. What kind of mentality and attitude is that? That's terrible. It's stupid, right? So what if you relapse once? You've just gone 29 days without watching porn. You think you've not lost any benefits. It's one relapse. In the grand scheme of things, it's nothing. So for them to tell you that, all right, back to day 0, no more progress for you, buddy, is stupid, right? If someone's been consistent in their dieting for a month, perfect diet for 29 days, and they have a pizza and go over their calories, have they just put all the fat back on immediately? Yeah, might as well give up now, mate. No, they've had a pizza, so what? In the grand scheme of things, that's jack shit, okay? It's the same with you. You relapse once, big deal. And when you want to get this streak so badly, you make it your personality. That's why quitting porn feels like a full-time job, because it's all you're thinking about. You put in, I don't know, day 37 of Nofap in my Discord username, my Discord description, whatever. It's gay. Stop making it your full-time job. Stop thinking about it so much. The less you think about it, the less you care, the more results you're going to get, right? Is it the overthinking person who makes progress in the gym? Oh, if I should do this exercise or that one. Jeff Nippard said to lie on the floor like a little weirdo and do that. He's not going to make progress because he's overthinking about literally everything, okay? All he does is think about the gym. Except for the brain dead guy, he just shows up at the gym. He's just, oh, this exercise feels good, I like this. He makes more progress because he stays at the gym, doesn't overthink like a little weirdo, and when he leaves the gym, that's it. He eats his meals and he gets on with his life. The first guy's just thinking about everything. You're just thinking about, well, what's the best way to quit porn? If I go 3 more days, I'll get to day 30. Like, stop caring so much. The streak, the benefits, just watch porn less. Fuck the streak, fuck Nofap. So we're off Nofap. What do you practically do to quit? This is the final tip I'll give you. It's my system called Less Fap. It's how it sounds. This week, just fap less than you did last week. That's it. If you watch porn, I don't care, 10 times last week, watch it 8 times this week. If you watch porn 30 times last week, you're doing it 4 times a day or whatever, I don't care. Do it 27 times this week, or 28, or even 29. Because all these numbers are less than 30. It's that simple. That's how you quit porn. It's going to take months because it's taken years for you to get this addiction, okay? But I've told you, don't expect to quit in 2 weeks. If that worked, you'd have quit by now. So just watch it less and less each week. That is the best way to quit because number one, you can still watch porn because you're not just completely taking this thing away because when you're addicted, it's kind of fun. I get it. Number two, as I said before, you get benefits the less you watch porn. So by week 1, week 2, you're getting benefits. Even if you watch porn 5% less, that's 5% more confident, 5% less anxiety, you love yourself more, you got more testosterone, and when you feel these benefits, you don't give up. Finally, the most powerful way this works is because finally after all these years, you're making progress towards quitting porn, okay? I made 0 progress on Nofap for years. Within 1 or 2 weeks of Less Fap, I made more progress than the entirety of Nofap. Because I watched porn, 10, 15, 20% less? On Nofap, I watched it, more. It didn't go down, it went up. So you're making progress towards quitting porn, which just feels great. And you're not going to give up. And you're doing all this while still watching porn. 2, 3, 4 months down the line for whoever you are, you'll be watching porn once a week. And you'll just be like, oh, I was watching it twice a day a few months back. This is cool. I can actually have a life now. I don't feel like a pathetic loser. I'm not going to watch one of these Nofap dickhead YouTubers anymore because they don't have my best interests at heart. So that's how you quit porn. Forget the streak, forget Nofap. Just, you get the benefits the less you watch porn. So get onto less fap, watch it less and less each week, and watch your porn addiction go away. That's how I quit faster than anyone on the internet. So thank you for watching this long. Subscribe if this did help, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but the link under this video is my paid porn quitting course. When you feel like you trust me enough, and if you feel like my free advice has helped you change your life in any way, check that out right now.